Hey guys, welcome to What to Cook Next. Today I'm gonna show you how to make tomatoes stuffed with mushrooms. You can print this recipe directly from a blog, or you can also find it under the video below in the description area. First thing, I wanted to show you how to prepare your tomatoes. I'm using medium-sized tomatoes. Most recipes will ask you to trim the top. I'm gonna trim the bottom. I feel that they are more stable this way, they sit better. And then you can take a melon scooper or a melon boiler and get out all the flesh. Just be careful not to go too deep so you don't make a hole in the tomato, because then your filling will ooze out. And then you want to take a little bit of salt. I'm using kosher salt, and just sprinkle this with a little bit of salt. And then you can turn this upside down onto a plate and just let it sit. It will release more juices. And then you have to get all your chopping done. So you get your mushrooms ready and your onions. And here are all the ingredients. Tomatoes that I prepared earlier, as I mentioned, I salted them and then I put them upside down on a plate and they released more juices. I have pepper ready, panko, onion, corn, all of my herbs. I'm using cheese, Parmesan cheese, and then I have some garlic here, pressed garlic, white wine vinegar. Don't forget the mushrooms, main ingredient. And also a little bit of olive oil, and then pepper and salt. First thing I want you to do is to turn up the heat to medium-high, and then add about a tablespoon of olive oil into your skillet. And then you can add onions. You want to saute onions for about 5 minutes. Then I want you to lower the heat to medium-low, and then you can add the garlic. I lowered the heat so the garlic wouldn't burn. And then right after you add the garlic, you can add the mushrooms. Again, cook this on medium to low, and in about 5 minutes you'll see the mushrooms are gonna get softer and they will release some juices. And then you can actually season this. I'm gonna season it with salt and pepper. I love to use kosher salt. If you don't have kosher salt, regular table salt is fine as well. And now I'm gonna add, this is a chicken stock that I froze into ice cubes. If you don't have chicken stock like this, that's fine, just omit it all together. I like to add a little bit of flavor this way. And then add white wine vinegar. And just cook this until the ice cube dissolves, or about 2 minutes or so. And then you can add pepper, corn, all of the herbs. Just stir this, look how pretty it looks. And then taste it and season it with pepper and salt if needed. As you see, I'm gonna cook it now. It's cooking on medium-high, and I'm just gonna cook it until all the juices are evaporated. So it should be done about now. And then we can add Parmesan cheese. You don't have to cool it too much, just maybe 5 minutes, and then you can start adding cheese. And I'm just very gently now adding panko. Panko are Japanese breadcrumbs. You can find them in a supermarket. They come plain or seasoned. I like to buy them plain. And then you can fill your tomatoes. You want to bake this at 350 for about 20 minutes. But before we get there, also I'm adding a little yummy cheese on top. I'm adding fresh mozzarella. I bought small mozzarella balls and I cut them in half. And one is left, that's for me. Yum. So once they're baked, this is what they're gonna look like. Tomato is gonna be soft and cheese is gonna be all melted. You can make this ahead of time and just reheat it in a microwave. I hope you like this recipe and you'll give it a try. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time here on What to Cook Next.